Today I'm going to be narrating a chapter in science. Okay, it started when Louis and Joseph decided to go into the forest, to go look for and to explore. And their mom was so happy to see them happy. And when they were looking in the garden, they brought a basket where they found in the forest a bush. I think not technically a bush. I like a plant. They found a plant, which was actually something that would kill Joseph. But I'll tell more info of that later. And while Joseph was there, he decided to tell Louis that, hey, we should pick it up. They're cherries, but I don't understand why the plant is so small. And Louis said, oh yeah, let's pick the plant. And then after that, when they got the plant, he decided to try one. It was very sweet, but they said, ew, it's not ripe yet. And then they tasted 5 more berries and none of them were ripe. They thought it was not ripe, but it was actually, never mind. And then after that, they decided to sit down in the garden, in the grass. And then, suddenly, they collapsed. Actually, I don't think Louis tasted one. I think it was Joseph who tasted them. But after that, they collapsed. And then after a few minutes later, Simon found them in the grass. Because he just came from the windmill because he was working there. And then he said, uh-oh, Joseph, Louis, come up here. And then he picked them up. And then after that, put them in the donkey. And then they ran as quickly to their house, to their mom's house. And the mom was like, why my children? She was so panicking so much because they were poisoned. And then after that, Joseph died. But Louis still was still alive. Wait, I'm still gonna check the name of it. What's it called? Yes. And then there was a big funeral. Everyone attended it. And then all of them now decided they were all scared for their children about poisonous plants in the village. So all the people went to the wisest one of them all, Uncle Paul. There was like a big crowd asking him about, what is this? How will we learn to avoid poisonous plants? By learning them, what Uncle Paul said. And then after that, he told them what plant that killed Joseph. It was called belladonna. Okay, belladonna. And after that, what's it called? After that, he even showed how the plant looked like, but instead of touching it, they put them in like a water bucket, so no one can touch it. And then after that, what is it called? Yeah, that's what happened. And then, I keep on forgetting. Oh yeah, and then he started talking about the foxglove. The foxglove is another poisonous plant that can kill a human by just touching it. And then, wait. Oh yeah, and then the person, Simon, said, how will we learn? What if our animals are in danger? And then Uncle Paul said, it's natural. Many animals touch poisoned plants, but there's sometimes they have instinct that can protect them. And their conversation continued, and part 2 will be continued after my next narration.